Konami pulled a Rick and Morty, guys. Wow. What's up, guys? It's Jam1 from Jam1TCG coming to you guys with another totally awesome video. And today we are going to review the ban list of June 2020. Don't worry, this is not a fake ban list reaction video. None of this. But we are just going to discuss, because I assume that you have seen this list by now, we're just going to discuss what happened, what it means for the game, and what's going to happen going forward. This list will be legal and live for June 15th, 2020 and onward until they make a new list. So let's get into it right away, guys. I jokingly just said that Konami pulled a Rick and Morty. If you're not a Rick and Morty fan, don't worry, I got you. So Rick and Morty is one of my favorite new adult animation cartoon thingies that everybody likes. It's a big pop culture thing. Long story short, they're known to mess with their people who watch their stuff and who support their stuff, their fans. So there's all these crazy conspiracy theories like, oh my gosh, this is going to happen, this is going to happen, this is going to happen. In the latest season, though, one of the episodes, they basically did this jokingly episode. You guys know the train episode if you watch it. They basically took everybody's fan theories and shoved them back in our face and basically say, yeah, no, we're not doing any of that stuff, guys. It was hilarious, and I feel like that's what this ban list kind of represents in a way. Everybody, you guys can watch my video where I talked about this ban list and everything, like predicting, and everybody's been predicting. But yeah, none of our predictions came true, and it's kind of funny. So let's get over it. Let's get to it. Basically, this is the list. It's hilarious. So we have, they unlimited these cards, right? So no longer on the list, we have the Ritual Beast, Ultikana Hawk, and then Multifaker to 3. All these, so unlimited means these all went to 3, right? Multifaker to 3 and Necros of Unicorn 2-3. So what does this mean for the game? It's kind of funny to me. Like, long story short, everybody, we know we wanted cards like Block Dragon and Hacko 5 and all of this stuff, like to just get off. We wanted it to be banned. We wanted these things to be dealt with because, you know, roar down combos are kind of crazy. But let's be real here, guys. There aren't any real events, and because of which, I mean, no one's had a chance to actually play with some of these cards, and it does make sense. And they may not even be thinking about it like that either, though. Honestly, they could just be wanting to say, hey, there's no real event, so let's just kind of unban things slowly to see what's going to happen to the game as time moves on. And to be fair, a lot of these cards, they could be power crept now. Multifaker is kind of insane, though. Like, I don't know about that one. I know that people were saying that there's a new Altergeists card coming out soon, so maybe that's why, but I have no idea. But Multifaker is pretty powerful. So is Ultikana Hawk, actually. Like, if you guys remember when this deck was actually a thing, Ritual Beast, they like can just contact views and resummon themselves, similar to ABC Buster Dragon in a way, which is kind of why I'm like, why is Buster Dragon to 1 and then now they're just putting this to 3? But I don't know. And then we got the Necros of Unicorn. Well, basically, yeah, this used to be a whole meta strategy a long time ago. Like, this deck was like tier 1. Like, this was a whole format where Necros was actually a thing. It's like probably the most powerful ritual deck that ever existed in the game. That was the time when I actually stopped playing the game for a minute because my deck got power crept, and I just was like, wow, I can't even fight this stuff. It was so powerful. So it's interesting to see, like, what's going to happen with the game and, like, if these changes even matter. They might, let me know down below. These might be so power crept that they don't even matter anymore. But at the same time, they might also be, like, giving these decks back the life that they need. But I don't know. We also, this is interesting because as I'm releasing this video right now, the OCG Ban list actually came out, and they got a lot more things hit on their list, but I heard that they actually have some events happening, so maybe that's kind of why. You guys know that I don't actually follow the OCG list, and I told you guys why multiple times. I just don't think that, like, you know, the data is too skewed for me, and, like, they're a whole different format, even though this is the same game. But they did ban Linkross there, which is very interesting to think about. So it does mean that maybe we might be seeing that type of stuff in the future. But I right now just think, as I mentioned, that it needs some time to kind of give our meta time to use these cards in the game before they start hitting stuff, which is probably why they decided not to do anything. But also a lot of these sets, because we're always delayed a couple sets, right? So a lot of their sets have already came out, like, they've been had Eternity Code, right? So they had time to see what it does to the game for them. We just got Eternity Code. Make sure you guys watch my box opening. But yeah, we just got it. And as always, if you guys need any cards, please support your local card store and use my link below to do so, or just go out and buy some at your locals. But yeah, they had some time to see what those cards do in their meta, so maybe that's what's going on. Maybe since we haven't had any real events here in North America yet, exactly, maybe they're just using this time to say whatever and just slowly unban things. Now, here's the thing. Konami, why is Toadally Awesome still on this list? Can we please at least put Toad to 2? Like, I'm sorry. I gotta say this because I really don't think Toadally Awesome is that broken. I think that the whole Bahama Shark thing is cool, but I think they should just limit Bahama Shark then. Limit Bahama Shark, make Toad to 2. That would fix everything if that's what they're really worried about. I just think it hurts the deck by itself. And it's like, if you're going to give decks like this their power cards back, why can't we have power cards for frogs? Just saying, had to throw that in there. But yeah, people are saying this is like the worst list ever, and oh my goodness, and like, how could you guys not address all of these problems? And to be honest, I mean, there are problems that definitely need to be addressed, like, you know, the Buster Lock and other things that are just so unfair. However, maybe again, they just said, hey, like, there isn't enough data to support this yet because we haven't had any sanctioned events. And if that's really what they're going on, then okay, I understand that. Like, again, they just threw a Rick and Morty at us like, hey, you guys thought we're going to do this, we're not doing this. But I do think that Block Dragon should get addressed eventually. And who knows, maybe they'll do something to the next list. Like, maybe we'll get some events. Things here in Michigan are starting to kind of open back up. Now, well, not like, I mean, businesses, not locals per se, but, you know, it's a good sign that things are kind of getting back to normal. And maybe we'll have some events in the next couple months. So I'm excited for that much about it because I do miss playing Yu-Gi-Oh, guys, like physically playing with cards and just going to events and hanging out with you all. I miss that. But let me know what you guys think about this ban list. It's very small, very short, very to the point, but like they basically didn't touch anything that they just did, and none of the new cards, none of the stuff that anybody thought they would touch. Do you guys think that they still will touch this stuff that we talked about later on, or is this it? Do you think they're just gonna like kind of just move off of that trend and just start unbanning all kinds of things that we haven't seen played in lots of years? I don't know. Let me know below. I want to hear from you guys. What do you think about this list? Are you even angry at it? Are you mad? Are you kind of falling in the whole category of whatever, you know, there's no real event, so nothing's really changed? Because literally this changes almost nothing. Like, sure, some of these decks get power boosts, but other than that, it doesn't change anything like to the game right now. Like, every deck is still going to be basically played the same way with a little bit of added consistency to things like these older decks that had these cards before. So let me know below. I want to hear from you all. And be sure to watch another video, guys. There's a video on the screen. Make sure you click one of them, and I'll see you there.